So I've been receiving questions like, what is double red rose? What are the active ingredients? And so many other questions. Double red rose is a superfood supplement that handles internal and external health issues. So this video has explained what you need to know about double red rose and the carefully selected and tested active ingredients. If you want to have a second stream of income by being a distributor of this God-given and effective product, double red rose, comments below or send a message to kilamarceline@gmail.com and I will get to you. If you also have questions, you can also put them. You can also comment below. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to share, to like, and to subscribe.
I'm proud, ladies and gentlemen, to introduce you to our flagship product, which is double red rose. Double red rose, it has been nothing short of amazing. All right, it's been an amazing product and we've enjoyed its very effective use here and around the globe. All right, composed of 15 or 14 plus active ingredients, which we're going to be looking at in no specific order and in no too deep details. But like I mentioned earlier in the first part of my discourse on Affluence Global, these active ingredients are certified, FDA certified. All right, so we know about them and we've just been able to combine them for a more efficient work in the human body. All right, so this product is manufactured in China. It's commissioned by Affluence Global, which is based in Ghana, and the manufacturing is done by an FDA approved research facility, all right, in China. And this facility is capable of producing in large scale for the entire world. And so double red rose is the first active ingredient we'll be looking at. One of the things that you will notice with double red rose is its efficiency when it comes to handling skin conditions. The integumentary system is one of the systems that gets often attacked by the fungi infections, and so double red rose is able to address this, and in my experience, in very record time. So if you have people who are struggling with eczema or rashes that have been persistent over a long period of time, taking double red rose and even applying a little bit of it topically will quickly address these issues, and we have so many people who have addressed these issues. Other eye conditions, we've had testimonies of people that have been able to reverse the development of cataracts and other growth in their eyes. Some have averted surgeries on the eyes from different eye conditions. So double red rose is quite effective in handling different eye conditions. And then we have the goji berry. Goji berry addresses glaucoma and other age-related eye diseases. Again, lots of people, especially above the age of 50, have discovered an improvement in their vision after consuming double red rose, and it has extra protection we'll look at on the eyes again. So one thing you'll notice about double red rose is that it has overlapping effect. So you're going to find the product you'll find very many active ingredients in the product handling a particular condition or handling a particular organ. All right, in this case the eyes. So now we've seen two handling the eyes. Now we've seen cancer, tumors. If you go into the NLM, National Library of Medicine, you're going to see more about the effect of goji berry when it comes to cancers and tumors, how it limits the growth and expansion of cancers, all right, or metastasis of cancers. And then we have diabetes and cholesterol, another thing that is addressed by these active ingredients from goji berry. When we talk about active ingredients, we mean the scientists are able to go into the products and extract go into the fruit, the goji berry, and extract the active part of the goji berry and put it in the sachets of double red rose. There are 15 sachets in every box of the double red rose. And then we have the Alzheimer's disease from the pomegranate, cancers, inflammatory bowel disease. Now if you're somebody who's suffering with digestive problems, it's going to handle it like no tomorrow. All right, rheumatoid arthritis, we've had so many positive results. Metabolic and cardiovascular diseases, again many results. And then heart disease and high blood pressure. As a matter of fact, we've had instances where blood pressure has been regulated using double red rose within a couple of hours. All right, in some very severe cases, we can actually notice the drop within a couple of hours. So it's been quite amazing. The peach as well also has effects on obesity, cardiovascular disease, type 2 diabetes. Again, you see the same conditions, especially metabolic conditions, reoccurring again, because these are lifestyle diseases. As that these diseases are caused by the food that we eat and the toxins that we take in the form of chemicals attached to the food. So double red rose has the ability to detoxify, and I'll talk about that active ingredient very soon. It detoxifies the system, but it also has different active ingredients like the peach that help to address type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, stroke, and even kidney stones. From my personal experience, I've used double red rose on about 10 people who struggled with kidney stones with very effective results. Ultrasound shows no stones after using 4 packets of double red rose. So it's been quite amazing in handling issues like kidney stones. And then iron deficiency anemia, another form of it's an anemia, of course, linked with severe fatigue, pale skin, and shortness of breath. The double red rose is able to handle that, and also a couple of other conditions, infections like the urinary tract infections, cystitis. It is very, very effective against constipation. All right, so people who struggle with bowel movements, double red rose is your go-to guy. So welcome back. I just thought I should lay a little bit more emphasis on N-acetyl-cysteine. So N-acetyl-cysteine is, like I said, a very powerful active ingredient that is added to the double red rose. And N-acetyl-cysteine is used in acetaminophen poisoning. It's also used, so it's taken by mouth to reduce the death rate and prevent harm caused by paracetamol or acetaminophen poisoning, which usually affects the liver. It's also used to reverse complete or partial lung collapse or atelectasis in patients who are suffering with severe lung infections. And then it's also used in inhaled forms to help in diagnostic tests with in diagnostic lung tests, all right, to test for the lung diseases. And it's also used to care for people with who are intubated or have a tracheostomy. Okay, now N-acetyl-cysteine has been researched very recently, very, very heavily, with so many positive findings with N-acetyl-cysteine. Number one of the things we know is that N-acetyl-cysteine is able to reverse angina and improve recovery of patients who are suffering from a heart attack. So not only is it preventing an impending heart attack, it's also capable of improving the recovery of patients suffering the heart attack. It is being used currently to very great effect in helping children who are struggling with autism. Now, autism has been a problem in the last few years. Many children are struggling as a result of this, and thank God we've had double red rose. With the addition of NAC, we have lots of children who are benefiting, improving on a daily basis with this condition called autism. It's also used to reverse inflammation in the lungs and in the airways, reverse things like bronchitis and COPD. It's very kidney protective as well. So it's used, N-acetyl-cysteine has been shown to improve kidney function in people struggling with kidney failure. As a matter of fact, we've used it for people who are suffering with early kidney failure, and it has been able to restore complete kidney function in some of these people. So that is quite amazing. And then it is very helpful in reversing cholesterol or improving cholesterol metabolism and fats, or reversing hyperlipidemia in people. And it's also used in reversing conditions like homocystinemia in the blood. So N-acetyl-cysteine is going to give you liver support, it's going to support your respiratory system, it's going to facilitate your immune response, which is one of the big key things about this product. NAC. It also supports brain health. N-acetyl-cysteine interacts, like I said earlier, with the glutamatergic and the dopaminergic receptors in the brain, and it is very, very helpful in regulating certain conditions like OCD. It's used in many psychiatric conditions. As a matter of fact, it's one of the components being added to psychiatric therapies. And then it has antimicrobial properties. It promotes estrogen balance, which is very beneficial for women who are suffering with fibroids. Of course, we all know that fibroids have been on the rise lately, and it's also going to help women who are struggling with menopause, dealing with the huge amounts of symptoms that usually accompany this stage of life. And then we have the fact that it reduces heart disease, it protects the liver, the kidney from damage. Again, it boosts brain health. One of the amazing things we've had a couple of people report on after testing was improved sperm count. All right, in some people, improved sperm count, and it is being recommended actually for females undergoing IVF to take this to improve the quality of their eggs. All right, so quite amazing. And it also improves, now this is huge, it helps people who are struggling with substance abuse. All right, substance use disorder, it helps them. We've had so many parents walk up to us and share their experiences of their children who were exposed to hard drugs, alcohol, that have suddenly seen a 180-degree change after being exposed to double red rose. Of course, here we're talking about how oxidative stress affects your body, and this is exactly what double red rose is counteracting. And then we have our next active ingredient in the double red rose, which is called the roselle. Roselle is a flower, very, very effective in regulating menstrual pain. It's an antioxidant. It also promotes weight loss, it aids in digestion, and it promotes liver health. So that's it. We could talk about double red rose, N-acetyl-cysteine in double red rose for a couple of hours, but I would like to leave it here. I think this is explicit enough for you to understand what is in your double red rose.